So I'm introducing a new playlist. This one is all about my adventures going out as either Claire or Anya. These two different personalities, Anya being very much the more extrovert, outgoing one who actually quite likes to invite in attention, positive attention, I should say. I don't go out a huge amount. I am hoping too much more is actually a way of being, actually living in the body, as it were, the essence of my femme selves. Um, a lot of going out is going to be doing some very ordinary things, just interacting quite normally, blending into the background. Quite a lot of the times I've gone out before have not been captured in video diaries, so they're not featured on this channel. And also, it's happened in the past, I've not actually taken a huge amount of photographs while out and about either. So this has been on things like shopping trips to a shopping mall, or a trip to a cinema, to a museum in central London, there's a couple of visits to the Way Out Club in London. I'm not really a nightclub goer, I have to say, especially these days, but that's a wonderful venue, among others. So I am hoping that as and when I do go out, I will have an opportunity to capture at least a little in the video diary, and they'll appear here on this channel. But there are some which I have included here. And these little forays out obviously give me an opportunity to experience living as Claire or Anya, at least for a brief moment, in pretty much everyday situations. There are actually a series of videos, the first of which is public on this site. If you watch that, it will lead into other unlisted episodes, in which a few years ago I spent a full day, 24 hours, in the body of, at the time I was calling myself Chloe, and very much going through everyday things and living the experience and just reflecting on that. So that's really what I think I look forward to when going out. It is essentially just being able to be me, but in my femme self, and kind of be there, blend into the background, be part of the normal crowd, be accepted. It's much less about posing and performance and, yes, allowing feelings to arise when I'm in a studio setting, a photo shoot. This is being, I guess, what you might say, more authentic and really living, albeit in a very, very small way, as from time to time I would really desire to live and to present myself. And on that one occasion when I did, well, it's not the one occasion, it is the most recent occasion when I did live 24 hours as Chloe, I really enjoyed it and wanted to continue. However, I don't think that is necessarily would always be the case. I've gone through that question, of course. Do I want to permanently transition many times over the years, and decided that I'm staying in my male body most of the time at the moment, albeit it is absolutely wonderful when I have these opportunities to go out and to be Claire. So it is all about experience and living the part, really. And that's really why I want to get into this much more. I haven't in the past, I think primarily because I remain quite self-conscious when I'm going out. I don't think I necessarily pass very well. I have to work on my walk, my gait, and be conscious of that all the time. My voice, all of these things are cues that kind of can give me away. And I'm very conscious of them. So I don't easily just swap into being Claire or Anya when I'm out. I'm still very self-conscious. And that really does reduce the whole purpose of doing it, I think. So definitely some work to be done in that area. But I'm hoping to make progress, and we'll see where we go in the coming months. Anyway, here are some of my reflections and experiences for those outings that I have captured as a video diary.